Hola mis amigos, yo soy Brock Page and I do random sports picks for fun. Let's get into it. We're going to start in the East. Toronto plus 1.5 at Milwaukee with the total moving slightly upward to 194.5. Currently, Milwaukee's favored on the money line, laying 125, and at the moment, 65% of the bettors think Toronto will get the job done. Speaking of the Raptors, they've won 3 of their last 4 in this very series and have successfully covered in games 4 and 5. They hold the season series lead, going 5-4 against the spread in head-to-head matchups with the Bucks. Toronto's also a solid 15-8 against the spread as the official road underdog. They're facing a Milwaukee squad who's covered just 13 of 31 games as the official home favorite. When it comes to the scoring, 2 out of the series' last 3 games have gone under the total posted points. In addition to that, 2 out of those very 3 aforementioned games went under 194.5 as well. All that said, I'm ready to make my pick as I think Toronto plus 1.5 gets the job done against the spread. When it comes to the total, I think this one stays under 194.5. And when it comes to the money line cash, I think Toronto wins it. I'm also adjusting the lines and taking the Raptors plus 9.5 as the first pick of my 8-point super teaser. Next and final game for the show already. We're going into the West. San Antonio at Memphis. The betting opened up with the Spurs as the 4.5-point favorites and the total at an even 190. Since then, San Antonio is now just -4 against the spread with the total moving slightly downward to 189.5. Currently, the Spurs are favored on the money line, laying 180. And at the moment, 55% of the bettors think Memphis will get the job done. Speaking of the bettors, I feel that it's very important for them to know that this very Grizzlies team has covered just 18 of 39 games against teams over 500 this year. They're also 49% against the spread overall in all games this season. When it comes to the scoring, this series' last 3 games have all gone over the total posted points. In addition to that, those very 3 aforementioned games went well over 189.5. With all that said, I'm ready to make my pick as I think San Antonio -4 gets the job done against the spread. When it comes to the total points, I think this one gets over 189.5. And when it comes to the money line cash, I think the Spurs win it. I'm also adjusting the lines and taking San Antonio +4 as the second pick of my 3-teamer. I'm also moving the lines once again and taking the over 181.5 as the third and final pick in that very same teaser. Just a reminder, my 8-point Sweetheart Super Teasers pay 5 to 6. And get graded as a loss should any game result in a push. You can find this exotic wager in several online sports books and in the beautiful tax-free state of Delaware. Well, folks, that is going to do it for me. Nos vemos a la próxima. But before I get out of here, I have to remind you that I am not a sports betting expert, nor do I implore you to take any of my picks. A wise man once said, good ain't free, and free ain't good. If for some reason you decide to use the free information on this very program, you're utilizing it at your own discretion. Most importantly, if you're betting any of these games, do it safe, do it responsibly, and most important, have fun. For Brock Page Predictions and Sports Picks, I'm Brock Page, and have yourself a positive day.